Hey friends, another series preview coming at you. Just a quick one here, as the other ones have been. We're looking at some high-level stats, giving our opinions, who we're cheering for, and then kind of closing out the video. Promise, just a quick one, just a couple of minutes. And let's look at these stats. Let's start off with the wins. Edmonton versus LA. Wins 50 versus 47, actually pretty close. Losses 23 for Edmonton, 25 for LA. OT points 9 for Edmonton, 10 for LA. Goals for 325, majorly thanks to Connor McDavid, versus 280 for LA, which has nothing to complain about. 280 is pretty good. Goals against 260 versus 257, pretty even there, but LA does get the nod. Home records, 23, 12, and 6 for Edmonton, which is good. But LA has an excellent home record of 26, 11, and 4, so they have the better home record. And let's go to away. Away record for Edmonton, 27, 11, and 3. Excellent road records, one of the best in the NHL this season, versus 21, 14, and 6 for LA. So you have a team that plays really good at home versus a team that plays really good on the road, so it's going to be an interesting matchup here. Last 10. Edmonton is on fire, 9-0-1, going on a 9-game winning streak to close out the season. And LA playing pretty average, 5-5-0, and finishing the season on a 2-game winning streak. So on paper, Edmonton should win this series. There is a bit of a rivalry between these two teams as well. Lots of history and recent history between these two teams for sure. There is a Connor McDavid effect that happens when he plays hockey. So it's all going to be if LA can control Connor McDavid. If they can truly shut him down, and you've seen that from other teams in the past who have shut down Crosby and shut down Ovechkin and stuff, like that needs to happen. LA needs to stick a guy or multiple guys on McDavid and truly try and shut him down, and it's a very difficult thing to do, especially against Connor McDavid, who is not just skilled, but also probably the fastest player in the game. So that's what LA has to do. Plus, you have to worry about the other threats on the team, like Nugent Hopkins and Draisaitl, and the list kind of goes on for Edmonton. They're a very front-loaded team, so Edmonton has their work cut out for them, but they can also put the puck in the back of the net as well. They're not this classic LA Kings team that we're used to that's incredibly defensive and shuts teams down in every aspect of the ice and prioritizes defense over offense. They've really transitioned to be a pretty offensive team recently in the past couple of years, and they have a lot of players in the team that I like. So, as a Canadian, you'd think that I'd probably cheer for the Canadian team, which would be the Edmonton Oilers. But individually, I like more players on the LA Kings than I do the Edmonton Oilers. So, I'm in a bit of a difficult position here. I don't really know who to cheer for. I would really like to see Connor McDavid have success. I do not want to see him end his career without a Stanley Cup. So, part of me, we'll say half of me, is cheering for Edmonton here, but the other half of me is cheering for LA because I like a bit of an underdog story. Even though I guess not technically an underdog, they had an amazing season. So I know I'm conflicted with this one for sure. I am going to predict that the Edmonton Oilers win this series, but I don't think it ends in 4. I don't think it ends in 5. I'd be a little surprised if it ended in 6. I honestly believe this is one of the ones that's going to 7. So I'm going to say the Edmonton Oilers in 7, but I'm not going to be disappointed with the outcome of this series, regardless of who wins. I will be very happy with this one for sure. It's a good kind of playoff year for me. There's lots of teams playing that I would genuinely like to see win the cup. So I'm excited for this one. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Who do you think is going to win this series and how many games, and who you're cheering for? Obviously, let me know that as well. Lots more videos and hockey talk coming on the channel. So if you were new, we'd love to see you hit the subscribe button and join me here. I've made a lot of videos. I'm stumbling over my words. Lots of videos coming out in these past 24 to 30 hours. So yeah, appreciate you watching all of them. If you are, have a great day. Adios.